Well, I'm back. Rhodes Rants on the box office. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Rhodes Squadron. Very quickly, let's go over the box office report via Box Office Mojo and take a look at where Avengers Endgame is now. You had a 57% drop-off at the box office. Took in $63 million domestically in week number 3. Endgame did have a budget of $356 million, which probably means with marketing, it had somewhere around $600 million, $700 million altogether, which is pretty insane. However, worldwide, Avengers Endgame now sits at $2,485,499,000. So, it is the number 2 movie of all time now, firmly, and now sets its sights on catching Avatar, right? Surprisingly to me, anyway, Pokemon Detective Pikachu did real well at the box office. It actually had a per-screen average higher than Avengers and made $58 million domestically off of a $150 million budget. However, I can tell you right now, this movie did well overseas as well. It grabbed another $43 million. So it made $101 million in its opening weekend. That movie's gonna blow past its budget, most likely, and end up doing just fine. It looks like it's going to be a hit. As far as the other genre movies that I really want to take a look at, Captain Marvel made another $1.8 million, and it now sits at $1.1 billion worldwide. The movie's a hit. It is what it is at this point. I've talked to people that hated it. The majority of the people I talked to hated it. A couple of people I know liked it. So it's sort of all over the place at this point. But I can't deny it made a lot of money. They did a great job of sandwiching it in between Infinity War and Endgame. A couple of the other ones, Dumbo is now sitting at $343 million. What I will tell you is, and it made a little over $500,000 this last week. It's at this point, all it's done is basically break even. As of right now, Dumbo officially broke even, I would guess, around $300 million. So it might be in the profit by $20 million at this point. The movie will make a ton on video, without a doubt, but I'm sure they thought that was at least a $600 or $700 million movie when it came out, and they were wrong. One of the other movies I want to look at real fast is Shazam. Shazam made just a hair over $1 million, and it sets at $358 million worldwide. I know there's some narrative out there that Shazam was a bomb, but what I can tell you is Shazam only had a $100 million budget. Even if you double that for marketing, Shazam has made $160 million profit. This was not a bomb. It made enough money profit-wise to constitute a sequel, if you want to know the truth. I don't know that they ever thought this was a half a $500 million film, which hints the budget behind it. I think if they figure out a way to integrate Superman or Batman or somebody into this story, and into future DC projects, Shazam could end up taking on a life of its own on video, hence making more money, kind of like Infinity War did for Avengers. Not to that extent, obviously, but to a lesser extent. And the one other film I want to talk about is Pet Sematary. Me being a horror guy and having ran a horror website for years, Pet Sematary turned into a massive hit. It only had a $21 million budget, and it's made basically, it's going to easily make $110 million worldwide. So you can pretty much figure there will be a Pet Sematary Part 2 when it's all said and done. So that's where the box office stands. Avengers Endgame keeps rolling. Third week in a row. It did have competition from Pikachu. Pikachu did actually have a higher per screen average than Endgame, but not by much. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Road Squadron. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.